You know those apps that come pre-installed on your phone, but you never actually use them? Those apps are called bloatware. They slow down your phone, run your battery down more quickly, and they contribute to the clutter in your app drawer. Today, we're going to change all of that. We're going to make our battery last longer, reduce clutter in the app drawer, and improve performance on our phone, that is, reduce the lag in video games, using the Universal Android Debloater. If you have any important files on your phone, make sure to back them up before we begin, as there is a slight chance you may need to restore them later. For this tutorial, you will need a Windows 11 PC with an internet connection, a USB cable to connect your phone to your PC, and an Android smartphone. I'm using a Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, but most Android phones should work with this tutorial. And since I've got this brand new unlocked phone, I've decided to switch to a more affordable carrier with a plan that fits my needs. It costs me less than $7 a month, including taxes and fees, and the reception is just as good, if not better than, my old carrier. Activate your new phone by clicking my link in the description down below and following the prompts. The whole process takes less than half an hour, and you could get a full month of service absolutely free just for using my link. So before we can use the Universal Android Debloater on our system, we will need to install ADB system-wide. Before we can install ADB, we need to install Chocolatey, a package manager for Windows 11. The way we're going to do that, we're going to go to Start, we're going to type in PowerShell, we're going to click Run as Administrator. It's going to give us a UAC prompt, we're going to click Yes. And there we go. So we've got our elevated PowerShell open. We're going to type get-execution policy with no spaces, and this command is case sensitive, so make sure these letters are capitalized. Hit enter. And it says restricted. If it says restricted, we will then need to type set-execution policy space bypass space dash scope space process. Helps if I spell it correctly. Enter. Type in A for yes to all. And there we go. Now we're going to copy and paste a command, which I will leave in the description down below. And this will install Chocolatey on our system. I've already copied it to my clipboard, so I'm going to click on the PowerShell window to make sure it's active. Then I'm going to press Ctrl-V, press Enter. And there it is. We've just installed Chocolatey on our system. I'm going to maximize this to make it a little easier to see. So now we're going to install ADB using Chocolatey. So, first thing I'm going to do, Choco, upgrade, Chocolatey, just to be on the safe side. I mean, it's already on latest version, but we always do that just to be on the safe side. And next thing I'm going to do is Choco, space, install, space, ADB. Do I want to run the script? I'm going to type A for yes to all. And there we go. We have just installed ADB on our system. So from now on, if we want to run any ADB command, we're just going to type in ADB space whatever we want to do. So now that we've got ADB installed, we're going to go ahead and install the Universal Android Debloater Tool. Okay, so now that we've installed the Android Debug Bridge system-wide, we are going to install the Universal Android Debloater on our system. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to go to this link, which I've left in the description down below. We are going to click on the latest release here. We're going to scroll down just a little bit here. and we're going to look for the windows.exe because we're on a Windows system. So we're just going to click on that. And it says this isn't commonly downloaded. Make sure you trust it before you open it. I trust it, so I'm going to tap the three dots. I'm going to click on Keep, Show More, Keep Anyway, and now we are going to open File. Okay, it seems to think that ADB isn't installed, so let me try Show in Folder. Try running it from here. Interesting that. Okay. Oh, I see. So it appears that the firewall is blocking some features of this app. I'm going to go ahead and allow access here. Go ahead and close this out. Open it again. There we go. Okay. Yep. See, Windows Firewall was just blocking it. That's the only problem. So I'm going to maximize this just to make it easier to see. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and plug in my Android phone. By entering my passcode and enabled USB debugging, I'm going to go ahead and plug in the Android phone I wish to debloat. There we go. I'm going to tap Allow on the device. I'm going to tap Always Allow where applicable, and I'm going to allow. There we go. Okay. All right, let's see. And I'm going to go ahead and close this out and reopen it so that it can, here we go. And it just found my device. So I'm going to look through these packages. And you'll notice up at the top here, there are a few different options here. All removals, recommended, advanced, expert, unsafe, and unlisted. I would recommend, this is redundant, I'm going to recommend using the recommended settings because that is the safest option that carries minimal risk of causing any problems on your phone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit select all here, but I am going to go ahead and look through each of these descriptions. Just to be 100% sure that there's not anything that I actually want to keep. I want to keep Google Maps, so I'm going to deselect this. I'm going to keep YouTube as well because I want to be able to watch YouTube videos. I'm going to keep Samsung Smart Call as well because I want to be able to keep telemarketers off of my phone. I'm also going to keep Sound Alive because I like listening to music on my phone. And I want it to sound good. Okay, so now we've looked at all of those. We're going to export our current selection just in case we want to look at it later. And we're also going to review selection. And now that we have reviewed our selection here, we're going to go ahead and click Apply. Okay, yep. And we're going to close this. And there were a couple of things it failed to get rid of. That's fine. We're just doing as many as we can. Okay, and as you can see, it didn't uninstall everything, but as you can see, we have gotten rid of a lot of the bloatware that was there before, and so we have just debloated our brand new smartphone. If you want to, you can go to uninstalled and see all the packages we just uninstalled. We can easily restore any of those that we want to by clicking on the green restore button. But I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want to. And there you have it. You've just improved the performance, longevity, and cleanliness of your Android smartphone by getting rid of the crap that came with it. Be sure to share this tutorial with anyone who may find it helpful, and be sure to like and subscribe if you found it helpful. Also, check out my other tutorials for even more tips and tricks on how to get the most out of your devices. Until next time, I'm Ping Rob, and I'm bringing texting back. Yeah, them other phones don't know how to act.